Hello, everyone. Do you want to discover the secrets of the universe? Today, we are going to meet a real-life superhero of science, a man who changed the world forever with his brilliant mind. Get ready to have your mind blown and learn some super cool English words along the way. Let's start our amazing journey back in time to December 25, 1642. Yes, Christmas Day. In a small village in England, a baby boy named Isaac Newton was born. He was born in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire. His father, also named Isaac Newton, had passed away before he was born. This was a sad start for a boy who would become so famous. Isaac was a very small and weak baby. Many people didn't think he would live for very long. But he was a fighter. He grew up on a farm with his mother and grandmother. Growing up, Isaac was not like other kids. He was often quiet and liked to build things. He made many clever models, like a tiny windmill that actually worked. When Isaac was about 3 years old, his mother remarried. She moved away to live with her new husband, leaving young Isaac with his grandmother. This was a difficult time for Isaac. He missed his mother very much. Perhaps this made him even more determined to learn and understand the world around him. Isaac went to school, but he wasn't always the best student at first. Sometimes he would get into trouble. But he had a very curious mind. He loved to read books and learn new things. He was especially good at making mechanical devices. He even made a sundial that was very accurate. At the age of 19, Isaac went to Cambridge University, one of the most famous universities in the world. He was a student at Trinity College. This was a very exciting time for him. He studied mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy. He learned so much from the great thinkers who came before him. Around 1665, something big happened. A terrible sickness called the Great Plague spread across England. The university had to close, and Isaac had to go back home to his farm. This might seem like a bad thing, but for Isaac, it was a time of amazing discovery. He had a lot of time to think and work on his ideas without any distractions. During this time at home, Isaac made some of his most important discoveries. Have you ever heard the story of the apple falling from a tree? It's said that this apple made him think about why things fall to the ground. This led him to understand something very, very important: gravity. Gravity. Gravity is the force that pulls things down to the earth. It's why an apple falls, and why we don't float off into space. Isaac Newton figured out how this force works. Not just on Earth, but also in space. He realized that the same force that pulls an apple to the ground also keeps the moon orbiting around the Earth, and the planets orbiting around the sun. This was a huge idea. He also made big discoveries in optics. Optics is the study of light. People at that time thought that white light was pure. But Isaac showed that white light is actually made up of all the colors of the rainbow. He used a prism, which is a special piece of glass, to split white light into different colors. This was a revolutionary discovery. And that's not all. Isaac Newton also invented a new kind of mathematics called calculus. Calculus is a very advanced part of math that helps us understand how things change. It's used in many areas of science and engineering today. It was a groundbreaking tool that helped him explain many of his other scientific ideas. After the plague ended, Isaac went back to Cambridge University. He became a professor, which means he taught other students. He continued to study and write about his amazing discoveries. His most famous book is called Philosophiae Naturalis, Principia Mathematica, which means Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy. It's often just called the Principia. In the Principia, he wrote down his 3 laws of motion. These laws describe how objects move and how forces affect them. The first law is about inertia, which means an object will stay still or keep moving in a straight line unless a force pushes or pulls it. The second law tells us how force, mass, and acceleration are related. And the third law says that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. These laws of motion, along with the law of universal gravity, formed the basis of what we now call Newtonian mechanics. Newtonian mechanics helped scientists understand how The universe works for centuries. It was a complete revolution in scientific thought. He became known as a great physicist and mathematician. Isaac Newton's work wasn't just about apples and planets. He was also a brilliant astronomer. He designed and built the first reflecting telescope, which uses mirrors instead of lenses to see distant objects more clearly. This was a big step forward for astronomy. He continued to work and make discoveries throughout his life. He was knighted by Queen Anne in 1705, which means he was given the title Sir. From then on, he was known as Sir Isaac Newton. He was a very respected figure in England and all over the world. Sir Isaac Newton passed away on March 20th, 1727 at the age of 84. He lived a long and productive life, full of amazing discoveries. He left behind a legacy that continues to influence science and our understanding of the universe even today. His work laid the foundation for much of modern physics and mathematics. He once famously said, "If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants." This means that he built upon the knowledge and work of the great thinkers who came before him. He was humble even though his own contributions were enormous. So, what did we learn about Isaac Newton today? He was an incredible mathematician, physicist, and astronomer. He gave us the laws of gravity and motion. He invented calculus and explained optics. His mind was truly extraordinary. His work helped us understand why an apple falls from a tree, why the moon stays in orbit, and how light works. He showed us that the universe follows predictable rules, and we can discover them through observation and mathematics. His discoveries were not just for his time. They are still taught and used today. Every time you see a rocket launch into space, or understand how a car moves, you are seeing Isaac Newton's laws in action. He truly changed our perspective on the natural world. Isn't it fascinating how one person's curiosity and brilliant mind could unlock so many secrets of the universe? Isaac Newton's story teaches us that if we keep asking questions and keep exploring, there's no limit to what we can discover. Thank you for joining us on this journey to learn about Sir Isaac Newton.